Welcome to JumpStart IT Academy YouTube channel. I'm your host and founder, Chris Johnson. Today's video is going to be about 12 free online course sites for growing your tech skills. Before we get started, I would like to tell you a little bit more about JumpStart IT Academy and what we offer. We offer courses, books, and coaching. The courses we provide are included in our signature online mentoring program, a program called Fast Track to IT. This is where I show you how to get started in tech, how the tech industry works, how you can fit in. We shorten your learning curve and help you excel faster in tech. We teach you how to carve out your own path for success in IT. In addition, we review the top IT certifications, degrees, and for non-technical or technical professionals, just help to launch you or level up your tech career. The coaching is a one-on-one service to develop new or existing tech professionals to reach higher levels of success. We also demystify the myths surrounding the tech industry. So go ahead and check out our free course called The Top 10 Myths of the IT Industry. Go to jumpstartitacademy.com and get started today. Our mission at JumpStart IT Academy is to equip tomorrow's IT leaders today. 12 free online course sites for growing your tech skills. Education doesn't have to be expensive. There are plenty of free courses to brush up on your IT skills that require nothing more than an internet connection and a laptop or a smartphone. I think what some people tend to do when they first get introduced to technology or the tech industry is they assume that the ability to get started is beyond them. But you have a laptop, you have a smartphone, you can pretty much get started. You can get started without any money. And that's why I wanted to share this article with you to basically allow you to remove some of these assumptions that you may have so you can make data-driven decisions. Continuing, the following 12 online education providers offer free programs and courses on nearly any technical domain. It's a great way to dip your toe into a new topic with limited commitment, or stay on top of developing trends and technologies in your industry. Whether you're interested in changing the direction of your career, just starting out, trying to beef up your resume, or just looking to stay on top of technology trends, any of these 12 online education providers can help you without breaking the bank. And that's important, especially when you're getting started. I know when I got started, I was in my dorm room in the United States Air Force. And that's where I pretty much just ordered some books. I ordered materials, anything I can get a hold of that would give me a better understanding. I remember I exhausted the library. I ordered every single video that they had. It literally got to a point, and I explained this in my book. It got to a point where the librarians talked to the leaders on the base and asked me to start teaching technical courses on the base because they said nobody on base knows more about technology than you. And I guess they were right. But let's get started. 12 free online education sites for tech skills. Allison.com, Code Academy, Coursera, Dash Assembly or Dash General Assembly, edX, Harvard Online Learning, Khan Academy, Microsoft Learn, MIT OpenCourseWare, Skillshare, Udacity, and Udemy. Allison.com offers a wide range of free IT courses in networking and security, hardware, software development, game development, software tools, IT management, mobile apps, software engineering, data science, database, and core IT skills. You can choose from short certificate courses or opt for diploma courses, which are more comprehensive. While courses are free to participate in, if you complete a certificate or diploma course, you'll need to pay a fee to get a printed or digital certificate. You also can opt to pay for a premium account for around $9 a month. That's pretty much the cost of a cup of coffee a month, or a cup of coffee a day, depending on if you like really expensive coffee. And continuing, which will give you access to more features such as discounts on certificate fees, no advertisements, and access to resume building features. That's a good deal. Code Academy. Code Academy offers free coding classes in 12 programming and markup languages, including Python, Ruby, Java, JavaScript, jQuery, React.js, AngularJS, HTML, SAS, and CSS. If you're a programmer out there or somebody aspiring to be a programmer, you got to check Code Academy out. I mean, if they're going to offer something like this, just to get your You get some knowledge in your head just to figure. You can just use these platforms just to figure out if this really was something that you want to do without paying a whole lot of money. Continuing, the courses promise to give hands-on experience and real-time feedback from peers. If you like the courses, you can sign up for a Code Academy Pro account for $19.99 per month, which will give you more access to hands-on projects, quizzes, and advisors. Otherwise, the basic courses are all offered for free. So if you're a self-motivated worker, that they might be enough to get you skilled in coding. I would hope that you are self-motivated. The reason I would hope you're self-motivated because in my career, I ended up with, things happening in my life or things happening with professionally. And I may be sitting on a bench for a period of time, or I maybe didn't have enough resources to be able to pay and retool my tech skills. And I had to take the route of being self-motivated because I had to crack open those books. I had to buy labs on my own, and I had to put my own curriculum together so that I can re-educate myself or I can retrain myself to have skills that were viable to be a network engineer, because that's what I was. Continuing. Coursera. Coursera isn't entirely free, but they do offer a decent selection of free computer programming courses to choose from. You can take courses on the fundamentals of programming and choose from a long list of programming languages to learn, such as Python, C, and Java. You can sign up for free and utilize all of Coursera's free programming. But if you want to take a certificate or a degree program, they vary in price. So it sounds like with Coursera, you can have a diploma or degree or a certificate or degree program, but you can choose for yourself whether or not you want to take that certificate. I would recommend that if you're just getting started, consider getting a certificate or a degree program, especially if you finished and you did well and you have a portfolio to be able to show employers. Then you can pretty much take that Coursera certificate or degree program, and depending on the price and what your budget is and what your tastes are in terms of how much you want to invest, but consider it, because you can take that and give it to an employer and start competing for jobs. Because in the technology industry, it pretty much works by experience and the ability to do something. If you can do it, then you can pretty much be competing for these jobs. Meaning, if you're not a program, start competing for those jobs. It's just that simple. I like to use an analogy of what is it like to have tech skills. Having tech skills is like breathing fire. I know it sounds extreme, but my point is that either you can or you can't. Meaning that the employer is going to put you in an environment, put you in a situation, either you can perform or you can't. And that's why I like the tech industry, because it's a performance-based industry that if you can produce results, then you can pretty much go for those opportunities. Because when you're troubleshooting something or an issue arises, everyone will know whether you can or can't do it. That's just as simple as it gets. So if somebody's thinking about getting a shortcut in the tech industry, you might want to go to a non-technical situation for that, because you can probably play political games and get away with it. But as a technical person, it's very difficult, because the servers aren't going to lie, the routers aren't going to lie, the coding and the programming doesn't lie. Either it will work or it won't. Continuing. General Assembly. General Assembly is a for-profit education organization, but they also offer a free course that promises to teach students the basics of web development. The Dash program focuses on teaching you how to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The program is free and completely online, so you'll be able to learn at your own pace. The course includes tutorials and hands-on projects you can complete in your browser. If you're interested in web design, it's an easy way to test the waters. I personally like the fact that they keep touting the hands-on. I think that's really great, because in technology, if you can get that hands-on training and you can be able to prove that you can do something, then if you're in an interview and somebody doesn't believe you, especially if you have a way of displaying or proving to them that you know what to do, because some people in interviews, they aren't able to explain what they know. I have the gift of communication, so I was able to explain and convey what I knew to employers. But some of you, maybe you're not. Well, if they have a way for you to work through certain problems in like whiteboard information, with a marker on a whiteboard, then that may be a better way. And if you're interviewed, don't be afraid to tell them, like, look, these questions, I'm not really able to give you the conceptual answers that you desire. But if I can just show you a scenario just to give you a description of what you're saying and how I think that would operate in the real world based on what you have said, and keep it within context, put it on the whiteboard, you never know. Maybe they might accept what you have said. edX. edX is a massive open online course, MOOC, provider with university level courses developed by schools, nonprofit organizations, and corporations. I like these platforms that are created by all these different types of organizations, because what it does is these platforms can lend towards credibility. Credibility is really, really important, because the source of your knowledge is really important. That's, I know it's a brand name, but if somebody is graduated from, one of these top tier colleges, we know that even if they were partying at school and, lived a wild life and barely went to school, and the teacher still passed them, because they have that brand name of that college, they're going to be able to pass that entry barrier, meaning they're going to be able to get into the room. So I think it's good that some of these organizations get together and create these types of platforms. I know I went to WGU, that's the college that I went to. It was an online school, and people told me, oh man, you shouldn't take an online program. Like, when you get the degree, is it going to say online degree? Are employers going to receive you? I know it sounds funny because most people are going to school online, but 20 something years ago, about 20 years ago, that was unheard of. It's like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? But I just want you to keep that in mind. I went to WGU because a lot of governors, it's called Western Governors University, they got together and they pulled together and created this university, and it's been quite beneficial. So I like it when organizations that already exist, that already have credibility, come together and put something for the people. Continuing, these programs are offered for free to users with courses from universities such as MIT and Harvard. Courses include short videos, interactive learning exercises, tutorial videos, online textbooks, and a forum where students can interact with one another, ask questions, and reach out to teaching assistants. At the end of your course, you'll receive a certificate, and some courses might count as college or university credits depending on the school. So it sounds like what they're doing is they're using this as a platform, as a lead generation, giving you a taste, a sample, and then allowing you to go further at your own discretion. I think that's a good deal. Harvard Online Learning. Harvard offers online access to course materials, lectures, programs, and other educational content for free. The goal is to offer effective, accessible avenues for people who desire to learn, but who may not have an opportunity to obtain a Harvard education. Courses are offered through a number of online learning content providers, including edX, Get Smarter, Harvard X, Harvard Business School X, or HBX, Harvard Extension School, and Harvard Medical School, HMX. There are courses on nearly every IT topic you can imagine, so you can get a Harvard education without the tuition bill. I have a course in the Fast Track to IT program where it's called How to Fast Track Through College. And this is where I encourage people to take advantage of that, because what I do is I show you how I graduated in 6 months with an accredited degree. And remember, I told you I went to WGU. What they did was they accepted all my certificates that I had, my technical certificates. They accepted all my CLEP credits, which are college level examination programs. And in that program, I pretty much show you how to test out of college and take college at your own pace, so that you're on, because I went to college and there was a lot of pressure to finish assignments on time. But if you are doing CLEPs and testing out of college classes, you can learn at your own pace. Plus, you get to reduce the amount of money you pay. So, and one of the schools that I recommended in that particular course was the Harvard Extension School, because you pretty much get to take Harvard classes, get a Harvard degree without paying that Harvard money. So just keep that in mind. Khan Academy. Khan Academy was developed in 2006 as a nonprofit educational organization with the distinct goal of educating students online for free. Lessons are taught through YouTube videos with additional exercises online for educators, I believe, and students. Courses can be accessed on a mobile device, and most have been translated into several languages, with nearly 20,000 subtitle translations available. While it might not serve as a formal education, it's an easy way to learn new skills as you advance your career. I like Khan Academy. I like the way it's set up. I like how there's a lot of super smart people that have put videos out on Khan Academy. I know I've used it to understand some of the business stuff that I wanted to brush up on. Let's continue. Microsoft Learn. Microsoft offers several learning paths and certifications that cover various Microsoft products and services. Learning paths contain several modules that are relevant to the course topic, and certifications are more focused, with one or two exams required to earn the certification. Self-paced courses and exams are free through Microsoft, but if you want to take an instructor-led course, you can do so through Microsoft Certified Trainers. However, it's not guaranteed that the certified trainers will offer courses for free, so that is something to consider if you want entirely free courses. I think it's a great deal. I think if you're interested in taking the route or a career path using Microsoft or Microsoft products, then I think you should check that out. I know I started off with the Microsoft Certified System Engineering. As a system engineer, I was a system engineer for approximately 8 to 10 years, and I did system engineering and network engineering consulting projects, and then I moved entirely to being a network engineer. So continuing, MIT Open Courseware. In 2001, MIT University launched its initiative to publish all undergraduate and graduate level course material for free online through MIT Open Courseware. It was the first major university to make its coursework available for free to the public. 250 other colleges and universities have since followed MIT's footsteps. In 2018, MIT added complete video lectures to more than 100 courses that users can stream or download for offline viewing. If you want to work on a certain skill or to try out a new skill before you commit to paying for a course, it's worth checking out MIT Open Courseware to see what they have on your topic of interest. And I think they started out in 2001. Yeah. And so I got my degree, I believe it was 2007. So in about 2005, I remember taking some of the courses from MIT Open Courseware because I wanted a better or deeper understanding of the topics that I was learning. I was in an MBA program, and I'm coming to studying and understanding business from being a techie or a technical person. So I needed a lot of rich information. So I remember taking different lectures from like MIT, or I found Yale or Harvard, and I took those lectures in, and then I would go take the test for my WGU exams. Skillshare. For UI, meaning user interface, and UX, user experience designers, or web developers, you may want to look at Skillshare. If you're trying to boost your tech skills, the website offers free courses in UI and UX design, as well as web development. And it also offers courses in business analytics, which may be useful for those working with data. Skillshare offers virtual classes that include video lessons, project overviews, templates to work with, and other resources for users. You can also choose from a $15 per month subscription, or you can pay $99 for the year, dropping the monthly cost to $8. The premium subscription offers more features such as teacher support, no advertisements, offline access to download class materials, and unlimited access to all available courses. I know I use the Skillshare. I'm using the Skillshare now so I can go over certain course developments. I'm developing some technical courses for the Fast Track to IT program. And I'm utilizing a lot of the books and materials on Skillshare to just basically get a better understanding of these topics, because some of these courses I haven't taught in like 10 years. So what I'm doing is getting my curriculum back together so I can deliver these courses. And I use Skillshare for that. I remember I used Skillshare to pass my CCNA and CCNP exams back in the day. Continuing. Udacity. Udacity offers courses and nano degree certifications in programming and development, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, business, data science, and autonomous systems. Udacity is one of those learning platforms that I believe was put together like by Google, by Facebook, and by AT&T, and all these different types of big companies. I like platforms like Udacity because they're being realistic about how the industry works. The industry moves entirely too fast to wait on college or college degrees. This is why I say get skilled in IT over a college degree. I'm not stepping on people who got college degrees. I have college degrees. What I'm saying is that if you need to get skilled and get into industry, or you need to re-up a skill, you really don't want to go back to college and sit and get all that theory. You really just want to get an understanding of what you're doing. You do some hands-on projects so you can go out there and start taking real projects. Now, another reason I like Udacity is because they offer nano degrees, which is basically our nano degree certifications, which basically gives you that credibility. They also allow you to have a portfolio so you can show employers, and I think they prep you so you can start doing interviews. So keep Udacity in mind. Udacity is one of those learning platforms that when I have coaching calls, I recommend people to check out Udacity. While the certifications aren't free, a lot of the courses included in Udacity's nano degree programs are offered at no cost. You can choose from a long list of free courses in programming and computer science from universities and companies such as Stanford, Amazon, Google. If you decide to complete a nano degree certification, you will need to pay a monthly fee of $400. Nano degrees typically take users 6 to 12 months to complete. In the Fast Track to IT program, I go over there's a course that I have where I teach you how to create a curriculum. And I hope you're starting to understand the reason why you want to be able to learn how to manage your own career. Because if you don't have a lot of resources, but you can pay $400 a month and you can take a nano degree and you can plan that degree out, and then you know how many months it's going to take you to finish. You'll know what you're going to learn, how you're going to learn it, when you're going to learn it. You can create a study schedule, and then you can have it mapped out like a recipe. So it's like baking a cake. And then let's say, for example, it's only going to take you 3 months. Then you're like, hey, that's $1,200. Then I'm going to be done. And then you map that thing out and you stick to your schedule. You stick to the study plan that you have, and you knock it out and you get it done. And get excited about it. And when you feel down, pick yourself back up and keep going, because you got to keep in mind what your end goal is. So you got to have a big why. Udemy. Udemy is targeted at professional adults who need to fit education into their busy work schedules. Some courses on Udemy are free, while some are available at a fee. It will depend on the course and instructor. However, even paid courses won't break the bank, as most go on sale for as low as $9.99. So you can typically find a good deal if there's a course you want to take that isn't free. Today we went over 12 free online course sites for growing your tech skills. The cost of learning just got cheaper, and we went over those 12 free courses, so you can check those out. If you need, go back and watch the video to figure out if there's one that caught your eye, or go back to that particular section of it. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, go ahead and like it, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And I want to thank you for watching again. And this is JumpStart IT Academy. Get skilled in IT over a college degree at JumpStart IT Academy. Remember, we're here equipping tomorrow's IT leaders today. I will see you in the next video.